I see these huge, I thought they were rocks, but they're damn cows. Look, another cow. Oh. Hey, buddy. Good morning. That scared me. On our way to Ponta do Pargo. So I've been hiking for the past hour and a half just through these hills. A bunch of switchbacks. And then the sun's starting to come up. And then going down this path, a view of the ocean. As we walk down this morning. See, this is why you need to spend at least a week here hiking around, because if I were to just do the Madeira Island Ultra Trail, I don't think I would have seen this portion of the island, this Ponta do Pargo portion, which is where we're headed to on the west coast. We're going to tag the westernmost terminus, or the westernmost point today. Just want to give you guys an idea of like what to expect with the trails here in Madeira. So as you can see, I'm right here at like a fork in the road where my route is to go straight, but there's also a path where you can go left. Now in most cases the trails are open, but in this case take a look at the trail that goes to the left. See? It's gated off, it's overgrown. That's the stuff that you can run into here, and it's not clearly marked as like no access, or the maps are just not updated on the apps. So that's one thing you need to be mindful of. What if I wanted to go west right there? What if I wanted to take that route and I had it planned and I couldn't? Kind of sucks, right? You know, you're guaranteed to run into another trail that'll take you that way, but it kind of throws you off a little bit. So you just don't know, right? You don't know the conditions. You don't know if it's gonna like be gated off or overgrown. Like what I ran into the other day, that path up the hill was all overgrown in one section. And I had to like push my way through. Just something to be mindful of if you're charting a route through Madeira. I mean, maybe the locals will know if you reach out to someone, but I mean, how would they know? I mean, unless they're constantly, you know, walking around through here. I mean, it looks like that's been gated off for a while, so maybe, you know, if you reached out to a local, they would know about that. Just something to keep in mind. I think you guys can see it, but there is a root from this tree sticking out of the ground, and the tree is all the way up there. You can hear the town bell from here, so we are getting close. Okay, looks like we go right here. Yeah. You hear that? You guys heard that, right? It sounds like there's water running underneath. That's strange. You know what is weird is sometimes, like, because I have this walking stick, and sometimes when I slam it down, sometimes it does sound hollow underneath. It doesn't feel like solid. I don't know. Dude, talk about a dusty road. It's like powdery. It's like a fresh layer of dirt powder. I've never... See, it is super dry. Whoa, it's like you sink in. This is crazy. Madeira is super dry right now. I even notice it with my skin. My lips are all dried up. Like even like my eyes, I feel it in my fingernails a little bit. And not a drop of rain yet, which I'm surprised about. Whoa! Oh my God. This stuff is extremely difficult to walk in. I got dust, sand all in my shoe. I don't understand this at all. We should be hitting a main road or some type of civilization in a minute here. If I don't sink into this quicksand. We're gonna go on the main road here, take a right. That took a beating. Look at that. I'm still trying to get all this dust off of me. Eat my dust. So this is an unexpected walk underneath. I thought I was crossing the main street, but it looks like we go underneath it. It looks like there's a height requirement. I think I'm small enough to get under this. Yep. We're going to the gymnasium. Cool little village. Apparently there is a lot of construction in progress going on here, so originally I was gonna walk down there and then go over, but it says no pasajeros allowed. Look at all, whoa, look at these big old mounds. Another another route blocked. You just never know. I think I can go this way though, I believe. So unfortunately, because of all the construction going on over there, I can't go off-road. Looks like there used to be a bunch of paths from what I researched and at least from what I saw on like Google Earth satellite. I guess recently it looks like they're just redoing that. It almost looked like they're putting in like new walkways for potentially pedestrians to walk around out there, which is a great idea if that is in fact what they're doing. Unfortunately, I had to take the detour, kind of do the long route around. Caught a glimpse of the lighthouse. It's way the hell down here. So yeah, this was actually pretty far. I think in total, it's gonna take, it probably took me, let's see, I left camp around 5:45, and I'm getting here around 9:15. So in total, about 3 hours. I think this is tunnel number 4 for me. It's a short one though, only 273 meters. Before I had to take the detour, I originally had a path going up over the top of this tunnel, which would have been an amazing sight. Light at the end of the tunnel. Here it is, people. The lighthouse. The furthest most point west on the island of Madeira. So naturally, this would be actually a very good starting point if you wanted to do an island trek from west to east, which is originally what I thought I was gonna do. I'm gonna walk around, tag the lighthouse, and then chill out. There it is. Tagged. Stop here, rest, eat. Update. As you can see, I'm not at the lighthouse anymore. I decided to get a hitch back up to this next leg of trail. Pretty much almost came up the exact same route as I went down, so I could continue on, because I honestly did not want to make that climb back up the way I came. That would have been brutal. That would have tacked on probably another hour. Got a hitch from this very nice couple from Denmark, so that worked out amazingly. I saw them walking back to the car. I was like, yep, that's my couple right there. Let's see if I can get a ride. So that all worked out flawlessly. Super nice people. I believe that is actually my first hitch in a foreign country. So I got a lot of different virginity cards being taken right now. My first tunnel, my first time walking through a tunnel, and also my first hitch in a foreign country. Damn, this is a big valley. It just drops right off. This is a really cool road to hike, actually. So just for point of reference, I started at this trail all the way at the top of that hill across the valley, went all the way down there, around, back up to here. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Grade was not bad at all. That was actually a very pleasant and easier hike than it looked. This Camino Velo that I'm walking is exactly what I expected for a town walk. This is beautiful. Kind of through like the old countryside. Oh, look at these guys. Got a goat. This gives you the feel and vibe of the old countryside. Really cool. This one's for sale right here. So the Camino Velo turns into the Camino Vela. I love how green it is. Ooh, baby. Look at that. Holy shit. This would be one hell of a place to camp. What's there? Oh. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh man. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Quick walk out to the lookout point. I hope it's quick.
Dolfijn of walvis? Wortel. Het is de eerste stille zee en daarna de golf.
Near the road, yeah. Ended up spending more time there than I anticipated, just to rest, recharge my electronics, eat, and then right after that rest, I was greeted with an extremely vertical incline to get to this point, which is why I'm currently out of breath. Now we have 15 more kilometers left to reach the Porto Moniz camping park. Rua da Capella. That was awful. That was such a steep incline to get to the regional road. Woo. Now I gotta cross. Now I gotta follow this all the way up, or all the way over to Echadas das Cruz, and of course there's no shoulder, so that's nice. This will be a fun one. Yeah, unfortunately there's like really no coastal path because it's just straight rock and cliff all the way to Echadas das Cruz. So you have to take this regional road all the way there. At least this main road has been relatively flat. Looks like we got a little rest stop up here with a fountain, maybe, and a bathroom. Drink break. Fill up. Refilled with water. You saw that fountain. I'm actually not drinking that fountain straight. I filled up a water bottle and I saw like a few things floating around in there, but it was super clear. And after I filtered it, it tasted fine. So I think I'm good. I've had a lot worse. I've had a lot worse drinking dirty old swamp water. So this is actually a luxury right now. This water, this mountain spring water. I really haven't had to worry about water or food at all. That one resupply at the beginning, I still got the dates or the figs from that, and the banana left. And then I just hopped from restaurant to restaurant, and then just refill the water at all these fountains and at the restaurants. Finally, signs of civilian life. We're now entering this cute little quiet town of Achadas das Cruz. And there's also a teleferico here, which is a cable car that goes all the way down to the coastline. Looks like there's a little market right here. Made a quick pit stop at that mini mercado. Got an orange and a bottle of water, because I'm not sure if there is a fountain up here. We are finally off that regional road. Man, that traffic, it was pretty steady flow of traffic the entire day today. Finally veered off to this side road to get to the place I want to eat before I descend into camp. And that descent actually looks pretty nasty on my map. Of course, always gotta end it with a bang. And then hopefully this descent into camp doesn't take me too long, because I know this camp is a first come, first serve. It's a Tuesday night, so I'm assuming it shouldn't be too busy. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I didn't really sleep too well last night, so I'm pretty tired today. But as you can see, on this side of the island, it is the climate's way different. The temperature's cooler, it's windier, there's a lot more fog. I can feel it misting me. On the zoo. Okay, so that supermarket slash restaurant, the restaurant portion, the kitchen was closed. So I rushed there for no hot food. But actually I think that worked out. They had a few sandwiches, grabbed a few other things for tomorrow as well. So it was a quick stop. If I went to like an actual dinner, I'd probably still be there. I did forget to mention that we are officially on the MIUT route, the Madeira Island Ultra Trail. I believe this is close, like the beginning portion of it. Today was a tough one. It's a lot of distance to cover, a lot of elevation, it felt like. And we're still not done yet, because we got a massive decline, or a massive descent somewhere at some point. That's the other thing too. This is the X factor, because I don't know what the condition of this trail is. I'm assuming it's clear and clean because it's part of the MIUT, but it could very well not be. It looks like the right I need to take is right here. This is amazing. I don't know how these ultra marathoners do it on this type of grade, this type of slope. Like, this would be very difficult to run. This has been one hell of a trek down to the camping ground. Oh man, holy shit. I have made it. Just came from down those stairs, went across this bridge up here, and we are here at the Parque Campismo Porto Muniz. Let's go get signed in here and grab a spot. Yeah, I gotta show you guys this place. So you got all the tents down here, around there, and then you check in here. I think it closes around 6. And then back here, you have restrooms, you have laundry, sink laundry, like do it yourself. And you got clothesline up here to dry your laundry, kitchen. And right here, this is where I did my laundry. Then you got showers, bathrooms in there. Got everything. So this is my view with dinner tonight. Just chilling here eating a sandwich. I'm looking up at this mountain. But I think that does it for me tonight, guys. We're gonna call it a day. Bunch of people here. So we're gonna close this one out early, and I'll probably be going to bed early. So see y'all in the morning.